Hey, Doom guys and Doom gals. Welcome to another episode of the Doom Grave. It has been a while, hasn't it, since we played some Doom on this channel? Man, yeah, I actually looked it up, and if you take a look on my channel, this is not actually the first episode of the Doom Grave. Just so you guys know, this is not a new series. This is a series that I have done episodes of before, and just kind of haven't touched it for 3.5 years. Yeah, that's it. So the last episode I did was episode 7, Jail Escape, back on, it looks like July 31st of 2015. Woo! Yeah, 3.5 years. So there you have it. We're actually getting back to Doom here because the main reason is that John Romero is coming out with an official 5th episode for Doom, and I realized we have not played through the original Doom on the channel before, and to be quite honest, I have not played through the entirety of Doom on my own. So, you know, while I played, this is a very similar experience for me with Quake, where I played the game when I was a kid, and I played through episode 1, you know, a few times, and I played through, you know, bits and pieces of the other episodes just to see what the maps were like, but, like, I just didn't end up playing through the whole game for whatever reason. To be quite honest, these games back when I was a kid in the 90s, I think it was probably one of those things where it just scared me a bit, and I was like, I don't know that I can play these because they're too creepy. You know what I mean? Because these were kind of the horror games back in the early 90s, at least for me. So I remember installing Ultimate Doom or some of the other versions of Doom, and you know, I would just get freaked out because the old installation, I remember one of them had an installation bar, and it would play this really, really creepy Doom song, and it had one of the, you know, spider robot things that was like walking as it was installing and whatnot. So I just want to let you guys know going into this, it's going to be very much like the Quake Grave, where I'm not going to know a lot of the official monster names, so if I get them wrong, feel free to correct me in the comments, you know, because that's the way these things are going to be. But today we're going to be starting with episode 1. Knee Deep in the Dead. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen this a bajillion times, but you haven't seen me play through it, so here we go. We're just going to stick with Hurt Me Plenty, and here we go. I'm going to be adjusting a few settings as we go here, because this is my first time, you know, recording for the Doom Grave in a while. So I'm just checking the sounds here and there to make sure that they are still punchy enough that you guys can hear them. I've turned music way down because I only kind of want to hear it in the background. But the sound should be punchy enough that you hear what I'm doing to the monsters. As far as shooting, killing, that kind of thing. Let's pick up some armor and health over here. And some more armor. This level definitely sets you up big time, doesn't it? Let's go ahead and hit this. Get our first secret. Woo! We'll run our ass over here and get that armor. Now, this is one of those levels, very much like, you know, the original Mario, where you just kind of remember all the secrets, you know what I mean? And because of that, come on, get this guy. I'm trying to tell if this is the shots are a little too loud. I feel like they are. Might have to go in the options and adjust that. But it's one of those things where you just remember the secrets, you know what I mean? You remember where the secret mushroom is in the first level of Mario, much like you remember where the secrets are in this level. It's very simple. Let's see, we want to go down to sound options. We're going to turn down game volume just a little bit more, so it's not as punchy. We can put menu in regular sounds. Yeah, that game volume is still super loud. I don't know why they say the sounds are, you know, on that same level. I feel like the gun sounds would still be at 0.5 and it'd still be super, super loud compared to the music. There we go, take that imp. Wow, that imp just jumped off trying to get at us there. And we're actually going backwards through this map, for those of you who have not played through this before. Because there's the exit of this map right here. This map is crazy because there isn't much to it. There are 4 kills. There we go, blow that up. You know, or rather, there's I've gotten 4 kills. There's 6 kills altogether, and 3 secrets to find in the whole map, which is just insane. It's so tiny. But it's funny because when people think of Doom, this is probably the map they think of, you know? All right, let's go get this. Let's go kill these guys over here. So yeah, going forward from this, though, even though I remember all the secrets from this map, it's going to be one of those things where going forward in episode 1, I'm not going to make any promises that I remember or know where the secrets are in the other maps, because, man, you guys, if you watch the Quake Grave and you watch this, you guys know what my, you know, what my secret finding skills are like. All right, we're going to go get this one first here. Get these armor pieces here. And we are going to get very well suited up for the next map here. Look at that. We've already got the shotgun. And that is everything. The other thing I want to point out, too, is that I am playing on the Z-Doom engine, I believe. And I am playing basic old Doom. You can't look up, can't look down. This is not brutal Doom. This is just old-fashioned Doom here. So, for those of you who may have wanted to see me play through brutal Doom, that might be something we do at a later point. But as of right now, playing just original old Doom. There we go. You are here. Alright, so this is actually where it picks up immediately. There's 6 secrets to find and 41 enemies to kill. Such a large upgrade. A large advancement from 6 enemies to 41. It's a pretty big jump. Look at that. Took them all out with one shot. You won't see that again. Alright. So this is definitely where my secret finding skills are going to get really, really fuzzy, because I'm not going to remember much of anything going up into this stuff. We got him, we got him. And we got the red key card. I always thought that looking out the windows here in Doom was always crazy. You're looking out here and you're just seeing like barren wasteland. There's nothing out there. You can see there's a platform over there. There must be a secret beyond this window over here. Wonder how we can get over to that. I got a red key card. We haven't gone in the middle here yet. Up, up. There we go. Another shotgun, which we've already gotten. We don't need the armor, though you can see, looks like there's little pathways behind that. And in Doom, unlike Quake, you do have a map, which is kind of fun. Oop, tab, there we go. And you can see, according to this map, you can actually walk with the map selected. You can see that there is a platform on the outside there. So the real question is, how do we get out there? Maybe we just gotta run fast on top of this window ledge here, and then we'll pop out, maybe? Does not seem to be the case. Put it in here. We didn't really do anything in here. Nope. Alright, we're just gonna move on. You guys can consider, again, consider my secret finding skills to be terrible, just like they are in Quake. So yeah, I am going to consider this to be a pretty fun experience for me, because, like I said, I didn't get a chance to play through all of the original Doom here. So having it available now, and then having a 5th episode on the way, did that open something back this way? See, I'm really hoping to get out there and get that secret. That's what I want. I want to find that one. But see, I'm so behind the secrets. Oh, okay, I opened this area, apparently. There's that guy. It's pretty dark in here. Very dark, mazy area. Everyone be calm. Still hear other enemies. Yeah, the game doesn't exactly have the same effect on me as far as scares and stuff like that as it did back when I was a kid. Obviously, like, the newest Doom that's come out, I played through it, had a ball with it. Even that doesn't really get to me. For some odd reason, though, as a little kid, This game with its like very comic booky, cartoony style really got to me. And it always surprises me when I had friends who had Doom, and I'd go over their houses to play it, and they had absolutely no problem like busting through, you know, the whole game or parts of the game that I just found like kind of laborious and scary to deal with, you know. And that time as a kid, it was much different. Hey, look at that! I found a secret. Stuck in the dark maze. It came through there for sure. Is this just a dark maze to like find ammo in and stuff? Perhaps it is. Yeah, we went in there already. We have not gone up this way. Took those guys out. There's a little alcove there, which we'll go to in a second. But yeah, it's always funny, you know, when you have a certain idea of what something is when you're younger, and then you get older and you find out, ah! Oh, there's no way to get away from that guy. Oh, how do I get in there? I want the chainsaw. It must get in there through the dark area, I guess. We gotta see if we can get in there. But yeah, it's always funny returning to things that you had an idea about, especially things that scared you when you were a kid, and you get older, return to it, and you're like, why was I so bothered by this as a kid? And, you know, it's just one of those things where when you're a kid, like, your childhood sensibilities are super warped compared to what they are as an adult. Though, at least that's the way what I should say is I should qualify that and say that's the way it worked for me. For some other people, though, I feel like as adults, they may even be more warped than they were as children. But that's a topic for another time. I'm not sure how to get over to that chainsaw, but yeah, we've already been in here. Yeah, we can't open that. Okay. I remember this room. Yep, opens those doors. Yep, I do remember a lot of this. And that's the exit room already. Monsters in the exit room? What kind of place are you guys running here? There's still one enemy somewhere. It must be back where the chainsaw is. Well, we're gonna call it for this one, though. Apparently, 5 more secrets in there. I found one of them, which was the backpack. And there's 5 other ones that are in there. One was the chainsaw, which I have no idea how to get over to, but what are you gonna do? Alright. Map 3. And I also remember this map. I remember there being tons of enemies in this one. Now you see, even on the difficulty that we're on, the kill count has gone up to 74 now. So it's crazy how much they how many enemies they added level per level versus, say, Quake. You know, Quake, I don't feel like Quake ever got an enemy count that was that large. Certainly it must have been in the 70s, but there's the invisibility face thing there. There we go. Blow that up. Blow that guy up. And we're gonna do our first quick save here. Let's see. I thought quick save was F6. That's save game. Let's find out what the quick save is here, because I don't really care about saving a particular place. Customize controls. Chat, weapons, inventory, other. Oh, come on. Come on now. Where are you? Gameplay options. I don't know. Alright, well, what about F7? Nope, we don't want to end. All right, well, we'll just go with it. Let's name it RC. How about that? Works for me. Oh, man. Tons of enemies in there. You gotta go down, dude. There we go. Okay. Oh, armor. Okay. I don't need armor, though. I will take more shotgun shells, though, just for fun. Alright, that opens something. That opened another door going that way. Who's in here? Are you guys snorting? Done and done. So yeah, I hope you guys are having fun watching me do this. Here's our first Pinkie. I hope you guys are having fun watching me play through this. I hope people aren't watching this getting completely angry that I'm not like this super Doom pro or anything like that. I feel like playing Quake over the years, now that the Quake grave is close to turning 5 years old, that my talent in Quake has, you know, as far as playing the game goes, has risen considerably. If you watch the first few episodes of me playing that game, trying to see if we can get to that invisibility orb, dude. But yeah, if you watch the first few episodes of the Quake grave and then watch what I do now, I feel like even when I see what I've done in more recent episodes, I'm like, wow, like I have improved quite often. A lot of times I will quick save during playthroughs, and I'll be a little nervous as to like what's coming up next. But it's funny because I don't really need to be, because I'll see. There we go, got him. I'll see that I've done pretty damn good, and sometimes I won't even die even once. And I was like, why? Why am I so paranoid about this one part, you know? Oh, jeez. Things got a little sticky there. So yeah, in Doom, you definitely do not want the... You definitely don't want the dudes to surround you like that. It's a bad idea. Alright, there are 7 secrets to finding this. I feel like we're not even close to finding one, so... Oh well. No big whoop. Hopefully we'll find something. We still haven't found any other weapons either. So hopefully we'll find some other weapons soon. Ambush! A literal monster closet right there. Shells, bullets, all kinds of good stuff. And I could be wrong about this. I'm gonna save right beforehand, but I feel like there was a secret there too. I guess not. I thought there was a way to bring that down. All I have are fuzzy memories of Doom. I don't, besides the first level there, playing through that, you know, millions of times, I don't really have a lot of great, you know, memories imprinted in my brain as to like where things are supposed to be and where secrets are and that kind of thing. I feel like even in Quake, those things just don't stick with me all that well. And I'm not quite sure why that is. Okay, I keep hearing an elevator. I'm not sure where the elevator is. You hear it? Yeah, I can see a path back there. See that path? Oh, that must be what's coming up and down as I go by it, because it's right by the corridor there. That must be it. No idea how to get over to that other stuff, though. No clue. But yeah, for some odd reason, I don't know why it is, but secret stuff just, like, never really sticks with me with maps. And maybe that's because as a kid, I you know, I didn't really make a conscious effort to remember that stuff. Who else is in here? As an adult, I feel like when I play through maps nowadays, especially for Quake, if I go back into a map, I can sometimes remember, I would say, most of the secrets that I found previously, but it's still quite difficult for me, though. And like I said, I'm not sure why that is the case. I like the stairs coming up here. It's pretty cool. That is still not... That is not all of the enemies at all. We're at 61 out of 74. There's still plenty to go. That's because there's that whole section behind the invisibility orb dude that I'm not sure how to get back there. But there were enemies back there that were like snorting and whatnot. So not sure how to get back there though. So we will move on. And what we got? 82% kills. There you go, guys. There's the big fat goose egg for secrets. I knew it was coming eventually. Here we go. Good groovy music. Pick these up. Oh, we got some guys up there. Woo! He really jumped down at me. Now, as of recently, I did play through the first 2 episodes of Blood on my channel. That was back in November, I think it was. October, November. And what I could say while coming back to Doom today, because I haven't played Doom until, like, just now. The last time I played Doom was, you know, however many years ago. Which is pretty crazy to think about when I did episode 7. Oop, I don't want to grab that yet, because I don't know what I got to do here first. This is quite a crazy level. I do remember this level slightly, though. Okay, and this leads us back out to the start here. But yeah, what I was going to say, though, is that I think it's pretty crazy how fast Doom, or rather how fast Blood feels compared to Doom. Doom is fun, don't get me wrong, but it feels like it's much more of a paced ordeal, where previously, with Blood, when I played through that, it was like, oh man, enemies are going to come at you quick and hard, and it felt almost more like you're playing like contemporary Quake maps in an old school setting, if that sort of makes sense. With Doom here, playing through these old maps, like I said, I know that these are, you know, they got some time on them. There's some lineage. They've aged a certain way, you know, all those things. Oh, we got this guy. So that might be part of it. I mean, Doom officially turned, what, 25, was it? So it's actually pretty amazing that Doom is still this playable and fun all these years later. But what's crazy about it, though, like I said, is just how slow it kind of feels compared to other games that came out around the time. I know Blood was a few years later, so they had a few years to kind of hash a few things out with the game, or with the style of game, I should say. Always try to aim for those barrels, man. They're gonna help you every time. I don't think we went this way yet, did we? Oh, and that just leads us back out here again. Okay. But yeah, it's the 90s were a crazy time for first-person shooters, especially as far as I'm concerned, because I always think of them as this, like, strange time where everybody was trying to sort of get there's a chain gun. They're trying to get their foot in the door with all these different FPS type FPS games. You know, there were so many of them that came out that I just feel like were not great games. Blood was a great game for what I ended up finding out. I only played through the first 2 episodes, but I definitely want to get back to that and finish the other 2 episodes there. We'll go up this way. Another secret. Oh, we got a rocket launcher. Oh. Come on back down. I guess I missed my chance. Oh well. We'll go the other way. Can't hit it? Okay. Come on back down. Come on. There we go. Go back to the chain gun here. There it is. Okay, so we've gotten at least one of the three here. But yeah, I find 90s FPS to be very interesting because you get some real good ones, and you get some real bad ones. And I find even the bad ones to this day have some sort of a following. I find it very interesting. And even Blood, even though it probably deserves a little bit more attention than it gets, considering that it is pretty damn fun game. Take out all these pinkies and imps here. They're everywhere. We're at 43 out of the 54 enemies to take out here. But yeah, there's one game that definitely comes to mind from the 90s that I consider to be a not great game, and it's because it's one game that I bought with my own money, thinking it was going to be awesome. I didn't read any reviews on it or anything like that, because that was back in the day where reviews weren't really something you know, kind of hoarded to yourself to you know, you kind of could stock a website and just like wait for a review to show up, you know. Oh, we're in a completely different area here, aren't we? Back then, it was all up to, you know, magazines and stuff to kind of figure it out for you. You had to buy some magazines, read up on it, see if it was a game you wanted to play. The game I'm talking about, though, is called Witch Haven, and it was a PC game. It had claymation-style enemies, and I thought it had a really interesting, unique look, because the whole thing behind it was that it reminded me... There we go, there's 100% enemies. The whole thing behind it is it reminded me of like a Ray Harryhausen movie where all the enemies were claymation. And I was like, oh, this is such a cool idea to do all these enemies claymation, because it reminds me of these old school, you know, old school movies. And you get into the game and it's just not great. You know, you get into it and you're walking along certain paths, and like it's really weird, but like there's lava in these cracks that you walk over, and believe it or not, like if you even touch the crack, you lose life. So you gotta be very careful to not touch these cracks, and this is in the very first part of the first level. So if you do touch these cracks, you're gonna lose health, and they don't give you any warning as to, you know, that gonna happen, which isn't a big deal. That was how games were back then. But then even though you try to avoid the cracks, it seems like you can't get away from the damn cracks, and it just irritated me till no end, because I was like, I feel like I'm doing everything I can to avoid these things, and I'm still hitting them. So annoying. Well, we got one of 3 secrets, so not terrible, but not great. Okay, we're moving on. Phobos Lab. Alright, what do we got here? Shotgun. Yeah, we'll just quick save there. And we got 91 enemies to take out in this one. This is going to be a biggie. Let's switch it up. There we go. Alright, how about our first rocket launcher kill? Boom! Oh, that was not a good idea. Didn't realize that guy was gonna, like, just jump out in front of me like that. Blow it up. We do got a little health stim pack there. Every little bit helps, right? Shoot these guys from the window. Come on. Nope, they don't want to pop out. They were up there, though, I swear. Alright, that's our yellow key door. That's our regular door. I need some health. Okay, platform has raised. That guy's done. So yeah, I've done a little research to see if there's a community for Witch Haven, and I had a hard time finding one. And that's not to say that one doesn't exist. There's got to be a very small, like, forum community or something that plays Witch Haven. There has to be. And it would be really cool if it existed, because I wouldn't mind if someone actually created some sort of a, you know, upgraded source port or something for it that would help the game run a little bit better. And I wouldn't mind checking it out again. Okay, that is a differently colored texture. There's a secret. And we're already at 28 kills. We're already a third through the enemies here. We got the yellow key. So we're looking pretty good. But yeah, unfortunately, I just have really bad memories of the game. And it's interesting because I remember over the break... Is that something I want to run to? I guess. I don't know. There's still enemies up in there. Got that guy. Come on, imp. There we go. Yeah, just it's interesting because recently, over my winter break that I had from work, I was actually rewatching a lot of the Angry Video Game Nerd episodes. You guys remember that show? I actually really enjoyed that show when it first came out. It's crazy to see that he's still doing it. I'm glad he is, for sure. Oh, shit. There are dudes just about everywhere. You guys just poured out. Oh, I walked right into that one. Kill the Pinkie. Woo! What a fight. What a fight. But yeah, he's got some... Oh, okay, I thought that was going to be dudes coming after me again. He's got some absolutely classic episodes where he talks about, like, how crappy, you know, certain games are, for those of you who haven't watched it. I mean, everybody's had to have seen Angry Video Game Nerd at this point, right? And he made this point... Oh, I need a blue key for that. Okay, so this is like a whole secret area. Is that like a secret map or something? Would be cool if that was the case. He was making this point on one of his episodes about how crappy games are kind of what stick with you because you have a relationship with them, especially as kids, like for us back in the, you know, 80s and 90s when we had all of these really crappy games come out. And at the time, we didn't know any better, you know? At the time, it was just the game we played because it was the game that our parents bought us, you know, for Christmas or whatever it was. Come on back down. Did I miss my chance? No, there we go. So no matter what you were playing, no matter what you were doing... Okay, we gotta get the other one. Nope. No matter what you're playing, what you're doing, you're spending a lot of time with these games even though they're not great, right? And, come on down. There we go. So you end up forming these relationships with these games that you later find out are terrible. You know, that's the whole premise. And he was talking about how, like, well, that's life, right? That's just how things are when you're a kid, especially back in the 90s. It's just like you get this crappy game, you spend a lot of time with it, you form this relationship with it, and later on you find, oh yeah, that was a real terrible game, and everyone kind of knows it was a real terrible game, but what can you do about it? You just gotta talk about it later. You gotta make a video about it where you take a dump on the game, right? Literally and figuratively. I'm not quite sure which way to go here. I feel like we get up to the top and we gotta hit the button because we don't have a choice to do otherwise. I guess I didn't fully look around me when we got up here, did I? Yeah, because there's nothing else in here but this button. So if we get over here... Yeah, there's nothing else in here. So it's just armor and ammo. But we need... blue key. So anyway, what I'm trying to say, though, in my, long rant here. Oh, that opened. Okay, I didn't realize I opened this. What's up, guys? Is that I hope to return to Witch Haven at some point and maybe actually get some joy out of it. Maybe there's something to it that I just wasn't seeing before, and I hope that's the case, because I love coming back to older games that I have terrible memories with. And I would like to get my money's worth out of a game that I actually spent money for that I did not like. That would be nice. Because as a kid, there's nothing more disappointing than buying a game and then realizing it sucks. Oh man, is that bad. Fortunately for all of us, Doom is not one of those games. Where did you go? Oh, there's like a whole other hallway over there. Okay, so I did get the blue key. Alright, so I can open that door, but there was like a secret area over here. But we can't open that until we actually go this way, I don't think. Yeah, we open this. We gotta go open the secret door. Because why not? Oh, the door fell on his head. A secret is revealed. Oh shit, it is like so dark in here. These lights are killing me. There you are. I'm out of chain gun ammo. There's that guy over there. Oh, there's another Pinkie. Though I guess we should call the black ones blackies, right? You got your Pinkies, you got your black pink demons. Though I guess they would be black, but invisible? I don't know what the black is supposed to be. But they are annoying black demons. Yeah, I guess they're kind of transparent. They got sort of a pinky hue, I guess, to them. I don't know. I don't know what you call them. Well, that brought my secret count up to 4 out of 9, so that's pretty good for this level. That is all kills, too. So let's move on here. I think I feel pretty good about my findings in this one. There we go. Nice. Take another quick swig here. We are moving on to central processing. Okay, we got that guy. We got 118 enemies in this one. Whew. The kill count just keeps going up and up. Surprised I didn't get the dude who was walking over there. How did that not get you guys? We got a red key card. Oh shit. Oh man, you guys are everywhere. It is time for the rocket launcher. That was a good time to pull that out. Yeah, because of the hordes that came out here after us, I mean, that took care of a lot of enemies right there. We're already up to 22 kills. I mean, we still got about 100 to kill in this level, so I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say that the kill count is not high for this level, for sure. Odd that that closet didn't have anything in it. There are also 4 secrets to find, so I don't know where those are gonna be, but everyone already knew that. Okay, we got you. Okay, there are a lot of little health packs over here in case I need them, so I just gotta keep that in mind. Alright, we have a red key. Let's use it. Yeah, look like a different colored texture there, but I guess not. There, we're already at a blue key. But we gotta be careful here. Coming for me. Damn you, Pinkie. Okay, there we go. You guys should let me know in the comments what we were talking about earlier, like what games you played as a kid that ended up being games you came back to and liked, or games that like you just disliked a lot as kids and they just like you've never been able to find like a good way to go about playing them. Something that's never really brought you joy, something you thought you wasted your money on. Definitely let me know those in the comments, because It's always interesting to hear people's answers on those. They're always different and varied. One person's, prize game is going to be another person's, pile of crap. So something to keep in mind for sure. It always makes for a good discussion. Yeah, this room is dark. You barely make out that there's an imp on the other side over here. Grab all these little health vials here. There you are. I knew I saw you over there. Through the window. Okay, we need the blue. We got the blue key. Okay, I was gonna say we need the blue key, but we got it. More. Oop, don't want to go in the lava. Not lava. The toxic waste. Definitely don't want to go in that. All right, we're gonna run through here and go this way. Oh, there's nothing back here? What is this? Weird. Okay. Well, I feel like that there was a secret. Oh, nope. Open. There we go. There's a secret back in this area. Let's go check that out. So we got something. We got the supercharge. Oh, man, we got another secret already. I'm into it. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff. We are, like, amped up. Let's go ahead and save there. Let's go kill some dudes. Where are you? You got the crazy visor. We got all these upgrades here. All these awesome items. I think that's our biosuit that we're losing. Okay, we got the blue key card. Let's go use that first. Before we can use the yellow one. I'd also like to hear if anybody played Witch Haven back in the day and see what they think of it. Maybe I didn't play it right. Would surprise me as a kid. I didn't know what I was doing playing those games. Maybe there's something I totally wasn't understanding. Wouldn't surprise me. More armor. Computer area map. Alright, we're doing pretty good here. We're about halfway through the enemies. There's this thing here too. Nope, that won't open. Maybe that'll open once I hit the switch over here. That was over here, I think. Run back over. Hey, did I call that or did I call that? Doom always had a lot of that kind of stuff, you know, where you hit a switch and then you're trying to get to another area before it closes type of thing. Not that that was a bad thing, but it just always was kind of interesting to me because it's very different than Quake. I know that some mappers have added that kind of stuff into Quake, but in the normal id version of Quake, there's not a whole lot of that stuff. Alright, we did get the yellow key card, so we can move on here. And there you are. That means there must be some kind of interesting thing back here now, right? Yeah, look at that. It was worth it. Who's in here? Supercharge. Where am I supposed to go from here? Oh, that must open once I get to the top of it. Okay. Up we go. There it is. Okay, we're in. All is well. Oops, someone's getting pot shots on me here. Some close range shots. .88 out of 118. We found another yellow key door here. Okay, this is where I've been. Man, these maps get so so cluttered. There's so much going on. So much to explore. That was also one of the things I really didn't like about Doom back when I was a kid too. I remember downloading wads of people's maps before I even played through the rest of the game, and playing through people's maps and then seeing like what they had made and how complex and confusing they were. For me at least, was always like kind of a turn off. I don't know what that did. Ah, I see. And I know I've heard that in the community from some other people too. I know I'm not the only person who said that like certain Doom maps have always been like super, super confusing because of just how big they are and how much crap people have crammed into their maps. Alright, that's a good place as any to do another save. Boom. Pinkie down. Oh, take you out. And take you out. Boom. Okay. Take you out. Grab a rocket. Let's hit the little switch here. Oh man, they were ready to attack me before anybody. Oh my god. Demons everywhere. Done. Only 3 enemies left in the whole map somewhere. But it doesn't matter, because here we are at the exit. And we got 3 out of 4 secrets on that one. Not bad. Not as bad as I was expecting. Computer station. In we go. Alright, we got another 84 to take out. Another 4 secrets to find. Let's get to it. Yeah, I could have swore I played through this first episode before on my own as a kid, but like, the further I get, the more I don't recognize the maps. I feel like after map 4 or 5, I've actually stopped remembering hardly anything of what I'm seeing here. Which is kind of cool, because it's all fresh. But it's also weird to know that you played through something as a kid and you don't remember it at all. It's a very strange feeling. Yeah, completely different style of song in this one. It's not like super metal oriented this time. Where did that imp go? Still haven't found a key card just yet. There's that guy. There you go. Now you're down. Yeah, and we were talking about Doom maps that are kind of big and mazy and stuff like that, and Doom has always kind of felt that way to me in a way. Like even the normal maps, they get a little mazy. The area that we were just in the previous map was a little bit like that too. Oh, we got a ton of guys over here. I've always liked these cross areas though, where you can shoot enemies, or the open windows where you can shoot enemies. It's always fun to do that. But yeah, I feel like in Doom, it's always been sort of like a weird design practice to add mazes into parts of the levels, and that's never been something I've liked in any map for any game, or any level for any game, I should say. It's not something I'm into. I definitely don't have a problem with like trying to find my way at times, but I don't like when I'm totally confused by my surroundings, that I have no barrier to where the hell I'm supposed to go for a while. It's figuring it out for a moment is one thing. I got a couple of those guys, but not all of them. But yeah, trying to figure it out for a minute is one thing. Trying to figure it out for like a half hour is another. And that usually just completely takes the wind out of my sails when I'm playing a game. Especially a new Quake map from somebody. Always kind of gets to me. Let's go up and see what happens. Oh, she's gonna push us down. Okay. But yeah, whenever someone gives me a new Quake map to play through or whatever, one of my biggest criticisms of newer maps is when they're super mazy. I can't stand that. It's just not for me. There's definitely a pathway over there. Oh, and that's going to lead over there. So I almost got to jump into the toxic gunk that is, like, over here, I guess? There's no... Oh, there is a way to get down there. You just got to get onto that platform there. But getting onto that platform... This different texture here is definitely opened somehow. You could just tell. Oh, there's a biosuit over there, too. But yeah, as I was saying, though, maze maps, not exactly my favorite. I wish those maps would kind of just, like, go away. And if you're ever making a map and you're thinking, hey, maybe I'll put a maze in this part of my map, definitely think twice about that. What was even up here? There's more enemies on the other side. I was already there. I think that imp just found his way over. Looks like there's another secret on that side too, with a chain gun and bullets and stuff over there. We're already at 46 out of 84. I believe we are currently trying to find... Oh yeah, we can't even get in there yet. We're gonna have to get in there through the other side once we make it in. I'm looking for the red key, I would assume, because I think we saw the red door. I don't think we went through here yet. Oh yeah, these enemies we shot from afar. There's a blue key. But at least it's something. Doom always did a really great job of staggering the keys, though. That's for sure. You're trying to find the different key cards to get around and stuff like that. The maps have always done a really good job of, you know, pitting them behind different things and making it almost a puzzle to find your way around. And like I said, sometimes that results in mazy type areas, but not very often. I think that was more in like user-made maps, to be quite honest. I was gonna say, I thought I heard someone. Blow those guys up. What do they got in here? Oh, just some shells. No big whoop. I mean, it's apparent that, like, I think 2 of the maps so far that we played through here that were created by id definitely had mazes in it. The second map that had the dark area with the light that would every so often, like, turn on, the strobe thing. That was definitely mazy. And the map that we played through right before this one, where it had, like, all the brambles and stuff like that around. Definitely mazy in that area, too. But for the most part, you know, you're not running into a whole lot of that stuff. Here we go. Here's the red door. But this level is definitely getting big enough to the point where it's like you're gonna forget where things are at. Luckily, the map marks it out, so you can see that, you know, those are open yellow doors there. We got the red door there. So now that we got the blue key, we just gotta locate wherever the hell the blue door is supposed to be. Hey, guys. And we're doing pretty good. We've only got about 20 enemies left in the map. So we're gonna keep cruising here. Whoa, hey guys. Doom is also doing a very good job of putting enemies, you know, in the right spots where they need to be when I come back from finding something or fighting something else. Doing quite a good job with that. I am doing a terrible job finding secrets in this map, though, I will tell you that. I'm gonna shoot these guys from the side here. Got 10 more enemies located somewhere. There's one of them. Whoa! Hey, dude! Blow that up. Alright, so behind here was where all that stuff is. So the real question is, how do I get to that stuff? Oh, that button opened that area. And that is all kills. They're not too shabby. And that's the exit without finding any secrets, unfortunately. That is a sad state of affairs, but that is how things go with RC. You guys all know that. All right, entering Phobos Anomaly. Oh man, shit's about to get crazy. And there we go. We have 27 kills to make on this one and 1 secret to find. And I forget, this might be the actual boss fight here, right? And there's the computer map. Yeah, I think it must be. I think we get to the end here. This might be the boss fight, so let's continue on. What's up, guys? How are we today? Good, good. Dead and whatnot. Good to see. And we'll grab all this stuff here. Alright. I really don't remember this part. I don't know what to expect. But it's a long corridor. I think this opens, right? And it's a big trap. Hmm. Oh, man! We got barons. They've finally been introduced. Shit, man. They take a lot of bullets. Oh, I can actually walk in this. I thought the red stuff was gonna hurt. But everything's cool. 1. 2. Whew. Oh, Jesus. Yep, it is falling. Okay, I do remember walls coming down. I do remember this. Okay, we're gonna save, though, because I don't know what happens next. I really don't remember. Some crazy texturizing, though, I'll tell you that. Always fun, the domino barrel thing. Always a good time. Partial invisibility. It's weird that there's no enemies out here at all. Alright, well, let's save before we go in here. Oh my god, I do remember this crap. I do remember this! Oh my god! Once you beat the big badasses and clean out the moon base, you're supposed to win, aren't you? Aren't you? Where's your fat reward and ticket home? What the hell is this? It's not supposed to end this way. It stinks like rotten meat. But it looks like the lost Demo's base. Looks like you're stuck on the shores of hell. The only way out is through. To continue the Doom experience, play The Shores of Hell and its amazing sequel, Inferno. And there you go, guys. That is the first episode, Knee Deep in the Dead. I do remember that happening at the end. I do remember going through the teleporter and like being surrounded by enemies and just dying. And remember as a kid seeing that and going, what? So I do remember that aspect of it. But like I said, it's weird that I don't remember the other levels that led up to that final level. But there you go, guys. That is Knee Deep in the Dead. And it's, again, a very fun. Like, it's really, really well put together. A lot of fun to play through. It seems like one of those episodes that you just play again and again and keep trying to find the secrets. And even if you know the secrets, I could see why people speedrun this too, because it just flows really well, works, you know. It's Doom, guys. It's Doom. I don't know what else to say. Everyone knows. But guys, we got 3 more episodes to play through until episode 5 comes out. Sigil, here in February. I wanted to get this one up to get things started, which I'm pretty excited to see what the 5th episode is going to be once we get through these other 3. I think it's so cool that John Romero is releasing new Doom maps after all this time. So yeah, I'm excited to see what's coming up. I think that at some point too, we may even do some live streaming of the Doomgrave too. I wanted to start out with this first episode here, kind of, you know, see how people felt about the stream and or see what they felt, how they felt about the video. If you want me to continue playing Doom, if you'd rather just watch me play Quake, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But I definitely had a ball playing through this episode 1 here. This was a lot of fun, and a lot of fun revisiting Doom. Like I said, it's been years since I actually played anything Doom related. You know, the Doomgrave was the last time I probably fired up original Doom and did something with it. So it's been refreshing actually playing through it. But guys, that is going to be the Doomgrave for today. And I just want to say thank you for watching. And of course, I'll see you all next time on the next episode of the Doomgrave. See you then.